Hi, everyone. Welcome to Weekly Affirmations for Creatives, week 23. If you happen to be following along chronologically, that means we are almost through the first half of the year. I hope you have been having a wonderful first half of the year and that your creativity is feeling nurtured and blossoming. If you're new here, I'm Michelle Tracy Berger, and I'm an award-winning writer and creativity coach. And every week, I've been offering an original affirmation to support our practice, a helpful practice of inner self-talk, looking at our self-talk, looking at what we say to ourselves, and amplifying that for the good as opposed to the negative. And I always say, if you can't get to positive, at least get your inner self-talk to neutral, and then you can work from neutral to positive. So I have an affirmation for us. It is a three-parter, and I will repeat it 3 times. I accept help from established writers when offered. The help can come in many forms. My job is to receive and feel deserving of it. I accept help from established writers when offered. It can come in many forms. My job is to receive and feel deserving of it. I accept help from established writers when offered. It can come in many forms. My job is to receive and feel deserving of it. So, this affirmation, I think, goes to that sense of our own vulnerability and ability to receive. And one of my dear mentors, Susan Ariel Rainbow Kennedy, also known as Sark, who has written numerous creativity books and writing books, she used to say that many of us have a PhD in giving, but are in nursery school or kindergarten when it comes to receiving. And I think that's so accurate that it's very difficult for most of us to receive. It's difficult for us to ask for help, but it's also difficult for us to receive help and when it's offered to us. And so this affirmation gets at that sense of how do we receive help and support from writers who are in a different place than we are. Writers, they might be, the affirmation is about established writers. And I thought this affirmation would be really helpful for us to look at together because I think so many times we want support and help from those who are ahead of us or have crossed certain bridges that we haven't yet in terms of their own success. But then when they offer it to us, we can sometimes shrink back and we can be very slow. So if an established writer says, hey, I will look at your proposal and query letter, if we happen to be talking to someone, let's say at a conference, and they offer, how many of us will immediately follow up? Or will we drag our feet? Or will we think, oh, they were just being nice? That's something that can stop many writers. So that sense of like someone offering to read something for us or to introduce us to someone that we just think they're being nice, and so therefore we don't follow up on the offer. I've seen that a lot of times. I've also seen that in the publishing world when you get a personalized rejection. Let's say an editor of a magazine says, okay, this piece that you sent is not quite right for us, but we'd love to see the next thing. And then you wait for months or even years to send the next thing. So if you can look at maybe perfectionism as a factor here in terms of our ability to receive help and be gracious when that happens, that this affirmation really offers us a way to interrupt some of those patterns and realize that we are deserving and we are also, I feel like everything that some is given to us, often we have given to someone else in some way, shape, or form. So it's just the universe mirroring back some of that help to us. So how does this land for you? As always, love to know what you're thinking. Please put that in the comments. A weekly affirmation comes out every week. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you know a creative who is struggling or need some encouragement around their self-talk and how they see themselves in the world and getting more of their work out in the world, that's what I love to do. I love to help with that. Please send them this video or tell them about this weekly practice that's been going on. And until next time, take care of yourself and stay inspired.